Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Um, Happy holiday weekend. If Monday is a Labor Day for you, if that is the holiday, that's the holiday we're celebrating here. Speaking of which, this is the Saturday reading. I am probably not. I may change my mind and have one on Monday, um, but I will not have a video out tomorrow, Sunday, or Monday. Okay. Again, I could change my mind and I could end up having one on Monday. We'll see. But we're not there yet, so I'll deal with that when we get there. If not, everything is okay. And I will be back absolutely on Tuesday. So, hi, I'm Holly. I'm a psychic medium. Blah, 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 blah. You all know the drill. So, energy reader here. I like cards as a jumping off point. And I really took extra time this morning to try to tune in to what is the vibe? What is the Saturday vibe? Because this is also going to carry us over through Sunday and possibly Monday. And I pulled my completely clear glass mug. It has some embossing on it, which I really like. It's pretty. Um, but I realized, okay, I'll get into this and I'll get into that part in a minute. But I realized that this is the affirmation that we may need for this weekend. If this resonates with you, great. If not, leave it. Leave it for someone else. It is safe for me to see clearly. It is safe for me to see clearly. When you see clearly, what that also implies is that you understand clearly. You receive knowledge with clarity and understanding. Now, if you are having health problems, the last, a little bit here, it's been one thing after another with me. And then as soon as I kind of get to the either emotional, psychological, usually spiritual component of it, it diminishes, if not entirely, pretty close to it. And then I start looking at the medical side or the herbal supplement side and what I need to do to augment. Because usually when you have, I know this is a weird way to start a reading, but it goes back to the energy reading, the energy message for the next, well, today and the next few days. See clearly. If you are having some sort of inexplicable medical issue, or you're having a chronic ache or pain that isn't something that needs to be dealt with, and it all needs to be dealt with medically and through supplementation or whatever it is, see someone qualified to give you that information, please. But very often there's usually some spiritual or metaphysical, we'll say metaphysical component of it. Our body is our biggest psychic tool. That is the lesson for today. And I've said it before a million times. Your body is your biggest psychic tool. What is it that you can't stomach? What is it that is too much for you to bear? What weight is too much for you to bear? There are a lot of theories and a lot of ways to interpret that kind of work. For me, it's usually really literal. And sometimes it's not coming from you entirely. It could be coming from other people's ill thoughts and wishes or jealousy toward you. So understand that too. Someone may truly want to be a good person around you or toward you, or have the best of intentions, they think, but they harbor so many insecurities that they're still sending out wounding thoughts. And if you are empathic, if you are sensitive at all, and I think pretty much everyone on this channel fits that category, or in the community fits that category, you absorb it unwittingly. That person may be sending it to you unwittingly. You may be absorbing it unwittingly. So in the end, it's just bad on top of bad, right? So it's important to always go back, do your energy retrieval, shield yourself. And we're also moving into a holiday weekend, so a lot of people are going to be around a lot of other people. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips and I think I made shorts about some of these, but those are like 1 minute. The 5-minute energy retrieval, I put a link to that is a working link in the on the community page. If you go to the home page for this channel, on the community section, the very first thing on there is a link to the energy retrieval 5-minute video. Other things you can do frequently. Excuse yourself, go to the restroom, do whatever. Take a minute. Brush it off. Push it away from you. Ask for Mother Earth to take it, absorb it, transmute it into something positive. If you're in the middle of a room talking to people, I talk with my hands anyway all the time, but it's like, hi, well, I don't know. What do you know about that? Do you notice what I'm doing? I'm covering up my heart chakra. If I'm smoothing my hair or I'm just being fidgety, playing with my earrings, fixing my ponytail, I just covered my crown chakra. Okay? Cover your solar by waving your hands, and you're also brushing off and deflecting that energy. And if you need to, in your mind, if you feel like somebody is sending you some negativity, or someone is just not sending it to you, but they're bringing in so much negativity, it's hard to avoid, even if it's not about you directly, then just in your mind, call, and do it quietly to yourself, call on your team. Call on your protection team. If you don't know who they are, they know you. So you just call on them. I need my protection team. I need my higher self or sacred self. I need my spirit guides and guardians. I call on Archangel Michael, Michael, whatever you want to call, however you want to call it. Call on them to surround and protect you. A lot of people will surround themselves with mirrors facing out, so it deflects everything. You got to do a lot of visualization for that. Or just in your head, say, I need my protect me now, God, protect me now. I reject that negativity. And it's that simple. You get used to saying that enough, it becomes instinctive. You don't have to say it out loud. Or if you're just saying, well, this has been fun, I'm going to go talk to some other people, or you know what, I think I'm getting a little hungry. You just put a quick rift in that energy. You put a change in the current. You shifted the energy because you made a noise. I know it sounds odd, but it's that simple. So it can be. And we're talking about, you're in a room with a bunch of other people. So unfortunately, most of them you will probably know who, and you know who the players are who will cause it. So there's that. So we are going to, and also with situations and people, for the next few days, we are going to see clearly. We are safe to see clearly so that we know how to protect ourselves. We know what we need to do that is in our best interests, and we are surrounded by spirit. So there we go. And then that way you get to enjoy yourself. Mm-hmm. All right, now let's get into the particulars of the day's reading. Not this deck. I brought it in specifically today because I felt like using it. It's the Herb Crafter's Tarot. I don't use it often, but if any of you out there are herbalists or enjoy working with the natural world and you know a lot about herbs, this is a great one. Let me show it to you. Well, I'll show you the box. This is what the box looks like. The Herb Crafter's Tarot. It really is a beautiful deck. Okay. Instead, I woke up thinking about the Lenormand. So we're going to use the Thelema Lenormand. And let's see what the messages are. I feel like this is going to go along. This is going to go along with that message from Spirit of see clearly. I am safe to see clearly. It is healthy and important for me to see clearly. Okay. However you want to phrase it. Okay. All right. Now, okay. So what is the message for the collective today? What is the message for the collective today? Spirit guides and guardians, Mother and Father God. Someone who is someone whose faith base is Christianity. I'm hearing yeah, for some reason, Jesus is coming up. I don't know why. So someone is reaching out in a prayerful state, and that's who I feel like is coming to them. I don't know what that's about, quite frankly. I don't know who it's for, what it's about. Um, if you have a religion that is a strong part of your core belief system, call on that divinity. I mean, I am a firm believer that there are many paths to God, and no, not that one. Okay, one was kind of shifted, so I took it out. They said no, put it back on the deck. I don't even know what it was. This card did come out. So call on your higher power. Call on what makes your heart sing. Getting odd messages today, so I'm going to assume that means something to someone. All right, card 9 came out. The bouquet, flowers, a gift. So, what else do we have? I need some clarification for that, please, and then we'll get Spirit to step in and take over. What is the clarification for the bouquet or the gift here? What is the clarification? Where is the gift coming from, Spirit? Where is the gift coming from? Where is the gift coming from? Or what is this? What is the gift? Where is it coming from? No? All right, they want me to use another deck to clarify. All right. This is another Lenormand. It's a smaller deck, and it's called the Old Style. Okay, so we're going to use this as our clarifying deck. But they only want me to, I think they're only going to give me one card for this. I think we're going to use a series of decks for clarification. So we're going to start with the bouquet, which is a gift. Clarifying, please. Clarifying card, please. Help me to understand, what is the message? I just heard they don't want to ruin the surprise. Okay. And this one flipped and then turned sideways, so that was the one. They don't want to ruin the surprise. Man. All right, and there is man, woman, specific cards in here. So this is what we've got so far. Bouquet and gift from a man. Or from an authority figure. It could also be an authority figure. They said no more with that deck. Okay. They want me to do this one in a minute. Not quite yet. All right. Not giving me a lot to go on. Let me just tap in. So I'm going to tap in and look at the energy of this. We have 2 cards, a bouquet, a gift, and a man. And the man, as you can see, is looking at this bouquet. Oh, this does go along with the clarity vision and seeing clearly. You will be given the gift of insight. You will be given the gift of clarity. You will see clearly the motivations and intentions of those around you. You will be given a claircognizant and clairvoyant look into or glimpse into the future. That's going to happen. Yeah, this weekend. So try not to wait and search for it. It will come to you. It could be a if not a download or a vision, it could be just a feeling in your heart and in your gut, because I'm feeling all this start to flare up in my torso, which means you may end up with Okay, so basically we're also, at that point, we're talking about clairsentience, okay, or clairsentience, however you want to say it. With clairsentience, it's, man, my torso is just kicking up big time. So I feel like that for a lot of you, that's where you're going to get it. You're going to get this kind of, the tickling feeling in the gut of something coming. and you're going to know. And remember, when you get butterflies in the stomach, butterflies are excitement and good. The fire-breathing dragon, dragons can be wonderful protectors, but if you get a fire in your gut, that feels like acid reflux and it hurts. Okay, I'm just trying to be very, very specific and real so you know what you're looking at and feeling. So if you feel the anticipatory butterflies, then you know it's coming from someplace probably really positive. If you feel like you're going to throw up, kind of nauseous and anxious, it might be something where you need to keep your eyes open. Be aware of what's going on around you. But someone is going to get, now remember, your body is your biggest psychic tool. So you are about to get, one, the gift of knowledge and clarity. And two, I feel like you may be getting a gift from an authority figure. So this could be like the matriarch or the patriarch of the family who's going to tell you about something or give you something. It could be tangible. It could be emotional. It could be, I feel like it's more emotional. So be prepared for that. Okay. And, they just don't want to ruin the surprise. So they're not going to tell me any more than that, but it could come in different forms for different people. So understand that. Pay attention to your downloads, the feelings in your body. You will receive clarity this weekend. So cheers to that. All right. Now we're going to go to, this is the one I pulled that I was going to use as a clarifier a minute ago. The Vice Versa Tarot. And this is the little mini one. It might be considered pocket. I think it's more of a mini. And this is the cool deck because this is the one, vice versa, as it states. It looks like one thing on one side, but then you get the other version on the other side. So it is kind of cool. I think I'm going to need my glasses for this, though, because I need to see clearly. And this is kind of small. It's a little dark in here. I didn't turn on my little light. Kind of wanted to give my eyes a rest. Isn't that funny? Give my eyes a rest. And we're talking about seeing clearly. Sometimes it's important. Thank you, Spirit. They're saying there's a reason for that too, because sometimes we rely on our physical vision so much, we stop relying on our insight and our discernment. We stop. So just make sure you are seeing with clear literal vision, and make sure you are seeing with clear emotional vision, and make sure you are seeing with clear spiritual vision. A truth is coming in. I'm telling you all, truth is coming in. They want me to do this one a little differently. All right, they said pull right off the top. And this is the way the card presented to me. So the Star card, all things coming into fruition. And this is also very often, I think you'll hear it referred to as a wish fulfilled, wish upon a star, if you want to think of it that way. Also balance. She's pouring water from both pitchers. Very often with that, you'll see someone with their foot in the water and on the land. Creating emotional balance is what I'm hearing, because I ask Spirit to step in. There will be emotional balance created. What else? Now they want me to just shuffle it the normal way. Okay, so this is the basis, the Star card. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. Huh. All right. 5 of Wands. Now, 5 of Wands is struggle and strife, a fight. But this looks almost like a David and Goliath kind of thing. Because the one in the blue looks massive compared to the other one. But but did you notice it's like it's got parched earth, so it's got like dried out earth. I feel like this, if this is where you are and this is the base of your reading, then I feel like this is on the periphery. So let's see what's going on with that. What's going on with that? What is on the periphery that our star beings in the community need to be aware of this weekend? All right, so I think this is going to be happy change for you, but not everybody will be happy. Two of Swords, but it's from the back. That's what the front looks like. So what I just heard is someone's burying their head in the sand. Turning a cold shoulder. Someone may end up trying to help me out, Spirit. Okay, so we've got you. Beautiful, in balance, emotionally balanced and fulfilled. But then we've got this, struggle and strife and the dry, hard, crusty ground and no signs of fertility or life. But then we have this person who I feel like is, once they stop fighting, they realize they are isolated. And there's a sea of emotion around them, but they refuse to acknowledge that all they have to do is water their little plot. And instead of fighting all the time, they could put down those swords, take off the blindfold, but they choose to live in ignorance because they're staring at a bright moon. And instead of the moon lighting the way, they're staring right at it, but with a blindfold. They're choosing not to see with clarity about their own lives. Now, how does this relate? Oh, okay. Okay. This came out while I was talking. This is, what, the third reading in a row where this card has come up? The Ace of Swords. So knowledge is about to come in. Wisdom is about to come in. And you are going to see clearly. This person, not so much. But that's not your issue. Because this is the way it came up. Not like that. In the light, in the sun, you are about to have that download of information. That feeling and that download of information. All right. So is that the person in the middle here? Because these are the cards in the middle of that. But this is you, the star, and this is your knowing about information. So is there anything the people in the community, the star beings, that's what we're going to call you, the star beings and the star card people in this community, is there anything that they need to know or do? No. This is the Knight of Swords. This is the front, but the way we got it was like this. So you are walking away from a battle. You don't have to engage with this person because, and I always think of the Jedi with this card because that looks like a lightsaber to me. Okay. Just does. Obi-Wan Kenobi as a young person. So, or Luke Skywalker, whatever. I'd say Obi-Wan. So this looks like someone is walking away from a battle with their sword of truth. They've got the truth on their side. So this is you. I asked about you. You don't have to worry about whatever is going on here. It's not your fight. You are not in an emotional desert ready to fight, but yet surrounded by nothing but chaotic emotions that are blinded. You are a wish fulfillment, and you are in balance. You are receiving downloads and psychic awareness. You are the Jedi Knight saying, I have nothing to prove. I'm walking away from a fight. So what happens to, do we even need to know? Because this person has nothing to do with you. I feel like this is someone in the periphery. Oh, I know what that's about. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I got it. I'm like, why are we getting that then? What does that have to do with anything if you got all this good stuff here, you know? This person on the periphery who's just itching for a fight has nothing to do with you. That the helpful tips at the beginning about if people have negative intentions or thoughts about you or jealousies or whatever it is, you absorb and pick that up. Well, heads up on that with the sword, but also shield your heart and your solar plexus chakras this weekend. Shield your heart and your solar. These two in particular, okay? Because this person who's itching for the fight, they don't want to see you succeed. And you are picking up on their negativity. And that could cause you not to feel well or could cause strife in your life. Arguments, being a little on edge, or not seeing things clearly. So, just remember, these are your cards. You are the star and in balance. You have the sword of truth and justice and wisdom on your side and psychic knowing. You are the Jedi Knight. You have the power to walk away, block, and shield any negativity coming toward you. This person, their lesson, not yours. They can figure it out. And this is one of those instances where you do not need to reach out and try to help. Okay? I turn the deck over. And I got the Four of Wands. And it's not upside down. It's not inverted. But it's when the sun is going down. It's at the end of a day. And it's a lovely, wonderful day of celebration. Okay? So everything's going to be fine for you. Whomever's got a problem with you, it's their problem, not yours. And just remember to shield, protect, see clearly, and you will be just fine. The heart, I'm still getting though. So if you need to do a lot of work on your heart and solar plexus chakras, please do so. If you need to do an energy retrieval, do that. You could do that in the shower, you know. Excuse yourself to the bathroom. That's my favorite excuse. Oh, excuse me. And then you do whatever you need to do spiritually. Okay. Surround, shield, and block yourself from negativity. Allow in and receive with clarity all that is good, loving, and kind. I feel like you're going to have both coming at you this weekend. All right. Okay. Let's really quickly do one more thing to wrap up. Let's get an animal ally. This is the Colette Baron read. Let's try that again. Spirit animal ally. It's the pocket version. All right, let's get an animal ally to see about what, maybe they could give us some insight into what the collective needs to know. Let's give the collective help with an animal ally for what they need to know, or an animal ally that will, in spirit form, walk with them this weekend. They said, look right on top of the deck. Well, my word, I did a good shuffle on this. It's Spider again. So you don't have to go chasing anything. Sit back and wait for it to come to you. Okay? The Weaver. Spiders are weavers of their own reality. they create their home wherever they are. Okay, let's do one more here. This one. Okay. That one. All right, so depending on who you are or what, because this reading could encompass different aspects of your life. It could be an authority figure, it could be a partner, it could be a friendship, it could be any number of things. It could be about finances, it could be about heart and love, whatever it is. But first we had Spider. Already talked about that one. Huh. Then we have Bee Spirit. Sweet results await. That's kind of nice. Bee Spirit. What do we need to know about Bee Spirit? People have a healthy respect for you, and they should. But you also bring sweetness. I don't know if bees are a vital part of the ecosystem. If bees ever become extinct, a whole lot of other species, plants, would also become extinct. So you are a critical cog in that wheel, okay? The message is, don't underestimate your importance. I'm going to say it again. Don't underestimate your importance, and be open to receiving the sweetness of life. You carry it with you. You are the embodiment of the sweetness of life. Okay, and then the last one is Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. Keep your counsel. Okay? Until you know who you can and can't trust, keep your counsel. But also Parrot Spirit, I just immediately thought of Jimmy Buffett and parrot heads. Have a little fun. It is a holiday weekend. Okay? Get out there and have some fun. All right. That's a good place to stop. All right, everyone. Woohoo! I just felt like doing that. All right. Okay, everyone. Thank you for being here. I am sending you so much love and gratitude. Don't forget, you have a perfect soul. Oh, also, we have a community member whose mom is having surgery. So we are saying prayers and wishing well for you, or had surgery. There's, anyway, yeah, had. So hopefully it all went well in the recovery. We'll find out. I'm not going to be close to my phone for a little bit. I got a lot to do today. So anyway, but I will check later. So be well, take care. You got good things coming. Your body is your biggest psychic tool. Don't forget that. Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.